owner of Yoga Strong, and I am happy to share today with you a short yoga flow series that's all going to be about targeting our hips, and of course we're going to stretch a lot of other things, but this is really a feel-good hip mobility sequence, and it's a sample of what you would experience in one of our yoga flow classes. You don't need any props today, so let's go ahead and start coming down onto our mat. We're going to begin in a child's pose. So you can have your knees widen apart, big toes touch, reach your arms forward, and let your head rest. If your arms don't feel comfortable here, you can always bend your arms and stack your hands underneath your forehead. But take a moment to get settled. Just mentally arriving here on your mat. Of course, you made it physically here. You press play on this video. But now can you allow yourself to mentally be present for this next short amount of time that we have here? To focus on your body and your breath. So take another full cycle of breath here. And then reach your arms forward if they're not already. Just so your feet can stay as far. We're going to walk our hands over to our right into a side stretch. So reaching the left arm out through the right, and then allowing your head to drop down. Getting a nice deep breath into the side of your body. Take another full breath. And then inhale and come through the center, and then over to the side, reach out through that right arm. Again, breathing into your side, getting a big expansive breath into your ribs, stretching out your lats. One more breath. And then come back to the center. And now we'll come forward to hands and knees. And now we're going to take our right leg again. I'm going to mirror you. Right leg straight out to the side. And then we're going to do cat and cow just like this. So as you inhale, let your back dip and lift your chest and gaze up. Exhale as you round your spine. Push the breath away. Let's keep going like that. So hopefully you're feeling a nice stretch through the inside of your leg. Rounding your back. And stretching out your back. One more time. And round. Inhale again. And as you exhale, rock your hips back towards your heel just a little bit. And then rocking forward. So that's going to give you a deeper stretch into that inseam of your leg. And we'll do that one more time and we'll hold it back here. Pause and breathe right here. Take another breath. From here, come forward once again. Make sure that this left knee is right underneath your hip, and we're going to come up. You can always put a little cushion underneath your knee if you need some extra padding here. But just having, again, the right leg straight out to the side. Your toes can be pointed whatever way feels best on your hip, okay? And let's inhale, sweep our arms out and up, look up. Exhale, right hand's going to go down, stretch over to the side. Again, a nice side stretch here. On your next inhale, come all the way back up. As you exhale, the other hand's going to come down to the floor. Have your hand right under your shoulder. And this top arm's going to stretch alongside your ear. And then really think about bowing your rib cage up toward the ceiling. So you get this big stretch to your side. Take another breath. And then inhale to come all the way up. And exhale again over to the right. Gaze up toward the ceiling if that's okay on your neck. Inhaling back up. And then exhale over to the left. This time let's add on by maybe trying to float the right foot up off the ground. If that's too much, you just have your foot on the floor. Just think about getting lighter on the floor. If it's too easy, you try to really work on keeping your foot level with the hip. Take another breath. And let's set that foot down. Inhale to come up. And as you exhale, lower your arms. Now your right foot is going to step forward. So you're in this little low lunge here. Tuck under through your hips. So you're squeezing your glute. right hand is going to be here on your leg, and then inhaling that left arm up. So hopefully feeling a nice stretch in the front of your left hip, and lowering that arm down. 2 more times. And I'm taking my right arm now and bringing it to the inside of the leg and kind of pushing into my leg and my leg back into the arm. That extra little bit of tension, just keep it a little more here. Let's do it one more time. And then coming back to the center. You see where you are, just pivoting to the side so you can see the difference. Bring your hands down, tuck your back toes under, and lift your back knee. And then from here, your left hand will stay down, twist toward that front leg. Reach that arm up. Take a full cycle of breath. And then lower that hand down, step back to a downward facing dog. Pedal up through your feet, feel the difference. Your hips, your legs. Noticing what's there without judging it, without trying to change or fix anything. So breathe in here. As you breathe out, softly lift your knees. When your knees land, inhale to cow pose, lift your chest. Exhale, hips to heels, press it back. Inhale, shift forward, low or high. Exhale, back into a down dog. One more time, breathe in like this. Breathe out as you land your knees. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, forward to a plank. Exhale, head back. And then from here, softly land your knees again. I'm going to pivot toward you to mirror you once again. We do all that on the other side. So left leg straight out to the side. Cat and cow again here. Inhale. Exhale, rounding your back. All the while, just noticing the differences between your two sides. One more cycle here. Inhaling again. As you exhale, rock your hips back towards you. Rocking forward. And when you notice tension or stress or a big stretch, be gentle with yourself here. Notice kind of mentally what's going through your mind about, oh, I wish something was different, or why am I so tight, or anything negative like that. Can you change that self-talk to something positive? Holding it back. Breathing into that. Just, isn't that curious? Interesting. I'm tight here today. It's perfectly fine. Noticing. Come forward again, and then we're going to rise out again. Just make sure that this leg, you've got that knee right under your hip. All little clothing adjustments you need to do. And then the other leg, the left leg, is out to the side with your foot pointed however you'd like. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhaling that left hand down, stretch it over. Big side stretch. Inhale up again as you exhale that left hand scoop down under your shoulder. Hammer's going to reach upward first on the other side, then you're going to arcing your ribs outwards. Full deep breath right here. And then reach the arms up, inhale to come up, and then over to your left again. Stretch it over. Inhaling up, and then over to the right. This time, let's add either getting light on this foot, or starting to lift it up, or trying to really work on lifting your foot in line with your hip. This is really strengthening and working the outer hip here. It's really good for us. A couple more breaths. And then slowly lowering that foot down, coming up. Now we're going to step this front foot forward. So we're in this little, I call it proposal lunge. So it's not a desperate situation with your hips forward. You're really dignified and upright. And then tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glute. Think Michael Jackson in your pelvis. All right, and then have your left hand to your leg. Inhaling that other arm up and stretch it over. And lowering it down. Let's do 2 more like that. Again, I've got this front arm here on the inside of my leg, kind of providing a little extra resistance and stability. One more. And down. Good. You stay as you are. I'm just going to be pivoting here. We're going to bring our hands to the ground, tuck our back toes, lift the knee. You might have to slide that foot back, and then turn towards your front leg to the left, reaching that arm up into a twist. Breathe right here. And as you exhale, lower that hand down, step back, downward facing dog. Take a cycle of breath, checking back in. And then from here, one more mini vinyasa. So breathe in. And as you breathe out, softly land your knees. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale to a low plank on your knees or a high plank. Exhale, heading back. From here, let's slowly walk our hands back toward our feet, folding over your legs. Hang out in the forward fold here. Shake your head, yes and no. Your hands don't have to be on the ground. Have your legs as bent as you want, your feet as wide as you want. Do what feels good to you in this moment. From here, let your head be really heavy as you slowly roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. Stacking up. Do some big shoulder rolls as you make it to the top. And then go the other way. Good, relax your shoulders down. And just come to stand somewhere, maybe the middle of your mat, feet right underneath your hips, arms by your side. Just close your eyes. Feel your feet connecting to the ground. And just checking back in with how you feel after that short practice. You feel a little more energized or a little more relaxed. Mentally, a little more clarity. Just noticing. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart to have gratitude for your body, your ability to move and breathe, and what a gift that is. Thanking yourself for taking time to care for yourself, challenge yourself, while being present with yourself. So you can feel good, better able care and be present for others. Thank you all so much for being here and practicing with me today. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. I'd love for you to like, subscribe to this channel. Take care.